Dear friends, we value your precious time. For your convenience and good experience, there is chapters included in video timeline. Moreover, you will get direct link to Witcher 3 playlist as well as link to our official Facebook and Twitter account in description.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Hey, welcome back friends, Dyutam Joy here with more of Witcher 3 Next Gen walkthrough in Death March difficulty. Today we will do main story quest Pyres of Novigrad, where we will meet Triss Merigold. Now, before entering Free City Novigrad, we will visit 3 notice boards which is based in 7 Cats Inn, Cunny and the Goose and Glory Gate location. Let's begin with the notice board of 7 Cats Inn.
You're grey like my grandma.
Be a butcher went on big.
My dad is a witch hunter.
Let's see what we have here.
Wanted.
A cutscene?
Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
Wait, what's going on?
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garen estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Olgierd? Ah, Heart of Stone DLC guy. Okay, missing letter. While in this establishment, I misplaced a piece of personal correspondence. It was written on cream-colored parchment and bore my wife's seal. Inside were sublimely formulated expressions of true love, making it a most cherished souvenir. I searched every inch of the 7 cats and finally found the letter in question in the latrine, crumbled and covered in unspeakable substances. To the churl who did this, I swear I shall cast vile curses on him and his kin for all eternity. Okay. A rune right upon your shores has landed. To my fellows from the world's other bosom, vast seas have I crossed to reach this your most fascinating land, to learn the names of the animals which in it dwell, of the plants which in it grow, and most of all of you, its folk. Ravenous waves devoured the tools of my art, yet the rune wright's labor does not wish his hands end, for the endlessly strives the world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Thus, if you wish to stay a while and converse with a traveler far off of here, I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by a mill near the village named Burnwich. Praised be the world in its never-ending creation. Okay. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. The matter's a delicate one, so I ask any potential candidates to maintain discretion. My friends found herself a man and they are set to get married soon. Problem is, I have no bow of my own to take to her wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old, nor none too young, owing at least one decent looking frock or robe, is interested in accompanying me to her wedding ceremony and the feast to follow, I'd be most thoroughly obliged. In exchange, I can offer a few hours of good fun and good conversation with a lass that dances with the best of them. Alcohol will also be provided. A bashful anonymous beseeching an escort. P.S. If you are counting on taking me straight from the feast to the alcove, be warned. I am graduate of the ladies' self-defense courses put on by the Redanian army, but make a good impression and I might agree to let you court me properly. Okay. Wanted cradle, used but unworn. Not important. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart. Not important. Contract, monster in the sewers. Let it be known that Olgierd von Everek shall pay a generous reward in gold, jewels and movable goods, subject to negotiation, to any man who descends into the Oxenford sewers and kills the beast which has infested them and taken to murdering the innocent, with an especial predilection for young maids. The task is best suited for a battle-hardened individual, a soldier or possibly a witcher, who will not run at the sight of drowners, for the sewers are chock full of such nuisances. For more information, inquire at the Garen estate. to the northwest of Novigrad. Ask for Olgierd von Everec. It seems all of the notices here belongs to Heart of Stone DLC, which we will do after completion of main story. That's all from 7 Cats Inn notice board. Enchanting startup costs. The Runewright one.
It'll pay off, they said.
And Evil Soft First Touches. Both belongs to Heart of Stone DLC. Let's see the quest section. It's a main quest of Heart of Stone DLC, having suggested level 32. We have a long road to travel, guys, before beginning of this quest. Okay, let me see the map. As you can see, guys, this is the location of 7 Cats Inn. After that, we will go to these 2 notice boards. And then we will begin main quest, Pyres of Novigrad. Let's go to Cunny and the Goose notice board location.
All souls praise. Little fire.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Hankies, a cheat. Take heed and read carefully what I've got to tell you. The man Hanky, known as Flush, who likes to sit in this inn and invite travelers to join him at his table for games of chance. What is this? Plays with weighted dice and marked cards, bets shaped coins, and in general is a low down, no good cheat, scoundrel and son of a bitch. Okay, consider yourself warned. A chastened victim. Orchard hands wanted. Not important. Butcher seeks apprentice. Not important as well. Saddle cream. No. Dwarf seeking female companionship. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna be honest with ya. I'm short, the few teeth I still got are yellow, and the bit of hair I've left is shedding fast. I can't dance, ain't much good with words, and the curse of riches don't afflict me. At times, I admit, I'll burp after a hearty supper. Yet note that they call me Thorin, Steelpike, and not to loot me own horn. But the name fits me and me capacities perfectly. Any ladies interested can send their visiting card. I'll show up post haste, perfumed and with a box of Novigrad's finest chocolates in hand. Good luck. Now this is important. Contract Devil in the Woods. Dear Witcher sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is. I have a hunch, eh? What am I saying? I am dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that till recently, that these woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not long back to harvest lumber. Strapping lads, every last one having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. So you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared. All save one, and he claimed to have seen a monster. I marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures, and dearly hope that soon I will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Sincerely, Brian Hosh. Okay. We have one contract quest line here. Witcher contract, Lord of the Wood. Now let's go to the final notice board. Prayer group, not important. In memoriam, not important as well. Missed connection, tall dark stranger. Next. Best tombstones in town, not important. There we go. Contract the White Lady. Good people, take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside of town are haunted by wraiths somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. You cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil and hope to escape alive. It's thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery await us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives the White Lady off or kills her. Helma, Ignatius' widow. Okay. P.S. Since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here. I'm not interested in remarrying. Okay. High stakes Gwent tournament. Gwent lovers, Count Tybalt invites you to come to the Passiflora, where he shall proudly host a high stakes Gwent tournament. An offer will be not only riveting play against superb opponents, but also fabulous prize for the victors. Only ladies and gentlemen with fortunes vast enough to cover the entry fee are invited to join. We also require all entrants be in possession of an above average deck, one fitted with a good measure of neutral cards. Decks shall be checked before entry is permitted. Hope to see you at the Passiflora. So we have another Witcher contract and high level Gwent quest available.
The woman's mad.
What happened to Foltest?
Imagine where she gets the coin to feed that band of cats.
Witcher contract the White Lady.
Theory, you'd be surprised.
Okay guys, it's time to enter the free city Novigrad and begin the quest Pyres of Novigrad.
I'm certain she has.
Guys, we are about to enter free city Novigrad. On the way, I want to tell you lore of Novigrad city. Novigrad is one of the largest cities in northern kingdoms, famous for its major ports. Here rule of Nilfgaard and Redania do not apply. Church of Eternal Fire and its witch hunters basically rule this city. Current hierarch of the Church of Eternal Fire is Cyrus Engelkind Hamelfart. This is the place where every type of shady deals takes place, a safe haven for criminal underworld. It is said once Novigrad was a small elven settlement when the first human ships arrived in the Ponta Delta. The city was abandoned by the elves and it became the capital of new country created by King Sambak, first king of Redania, ancestor to King Radovid. During the reign of Vestiver the Proud, Novigrad was conquered by Temeria during the 7 Years' War. The capital of Redania was then moved to Tretogor and Novigrad became a Temerian city for a longer period. The situation changed during the reign of Vestiver's grandson Radovid III the Bold. After long negotiations, a compromise was reached and Metropolis was acclaimed as a free city.
Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. 3 to 20 is a bad one.
Eternal fire will guide us.
Jolly.
I like the elven architecturing of this city. It is said to be that Novigrad never sleeps. We are very near to quest location, guys.
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain of his father, brother, or bride. Look upon your neighbour, for he too could be a Doppler. Will we submit to uncertainty? Will we allow monsters and charlatans to overrun our city? No! May the holy flame of the eternal fire complete this act of cleansing!
What the hell is going on here? What? What's wrong with these people? These brazen crowds simply standing and watching this evil act?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please!
Oh, Doppler!
Oh my god. They were non-humans, so these damn witch hunters are destroying their existence.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Dudu? Who's that? The guy who was taking pride in burning them is Celeb Manga. Okay, time to visit Triss's home.
Do you know it? It's burning flesh.
They burn so beautifully. Grand spectacle.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out.
Well, another freak.
Someone is there in Triss's home. Let's save the game here.
This place has been big.
Looks like a thief.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
So basically Triss is not here. She abandoned her house.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Do you guys have any information about her?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
So where are these mages hiding now?
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove?
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
It's okay. Where is this Putrid Groves?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Oh.
It's Menga.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Poor guys. They somehow is managing to earn money.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Celeb Manga. What do you want?
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Oh yeah? Then whose place it is?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
What an idiot. Soon Geralt's sword will be in your throat. Let's search this place. There must be some clues to find Triss. The conjunction of the spheres. Guys, you can pause the video to read. That's wonderful. Now we have alchemy formula of black blood potion. Highly useful against vampire and some other class of monsters. His Imperial Majesty Emir Var Emrys. As usual guys, you can pause the video to read.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Triss fled her house and leaving all her belongings behind.
Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing?
Interesting. Maybe healer is safer than sorceress in Novigrad. Well guys, Witcher 3 is having lots of books. Some are dull, but most of them are having interesting facts. I'm thinking later I'll make a separate video on Witcher 3 books and my point of view. Brother Adalbert's Bestiary. If I'm not wrong, Adalbert was a witcher from the school of the wolf.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Triss simply ran away and hid herself. Witcher Science. As I told you earlier guys, I'll make separate video about the books just before the ending of main storyline. Till then, we will collect as much book as possible. Triss's Witcher 2 costume.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop him on the floor.
Yep, I'm sure it's her Witcher 2 costume. Rose of Remembrance.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
For those who didn't play Witcher 2, Rose of Remembrance was a quest in Witcher 2 where Geralt and Triss searched this rose to restore Geralt's memory. That's all from Triss's abandoned house. Now we have to search for the place those thieves mentioned earlier, Putrid Groves. Now we have to talk to beggars and look for thieves. I don't know, we have to do both or either of them. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, deepest apologies,
Oh,
Governor. Fetch
pickpockets.
some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Okay, now we have to follow that thief.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Oh, it's clear as the eternal fire.
Ah, damn it, I lost him. Let's go back.
God, a reaper's come for me.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable. I expect normal behavior, Scap.
Oh hell, I'm not seeing any beggars around here. Let's just wait for another thief to show up.
Quill's mightier than the sword, oh yes.
Ah, there he is. Again pickpocketing.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
The more I drink, the clearer I think.
Pickpocket!
Behave, Witcher.
Okay, now we have to follow him from a safer distance.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Help a poor fellow out.
In springtime, the roads wet with rain.
You know the Ballad of Wonder?
Sunbright.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum don't feed her well. She's like to die of hunger.
This is suspicious, guys. Maybe this beggar spotted me. Let's just pass and give him 20 crowns.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Thank God he is nearby. Let's just follow him.
The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, fear be on her tongue.
What happened? Now I have to follow another guy.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Ah, all right.
What will the morrow bring?
So far it went well. I'm maintaining a safer distance as much as possible.
If they burn the pyres in winter, we might at least warm ourselves. They're no use to us now. No loitering round here.
Hard times we live in, someone under the microphone.
Letting such miscreants. Half price, I'll undress halfway.
He is giving his third belongings there. So this is Putrid Grove. Let's just wait. So Putrid Grove is king of beggars' hideout.
Open up. Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Oh my god, you are talking with a freak, wise ass.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I will not pay a single crown for a bullshit cause.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Putrid Grove, a safe haven for mages, sorcerers and other most wanted of Novigrads. Now we have to meet King of Beggars. Interesting moniker. Triss must be here somewhere.
God, so fucked up one. Blood
It
came out
him
of ears.
as rain.
Legend cannot be killed.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
They finally cornered him.
Walking about all door-faced.
So tired, he barely
It seems Church of Eternal Fire and its witch hunters are afraid of King of Beggars.
Look what I found!
That's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it?
It was lying in the street, so I took it.
Spare a
Look
couple
me
or
straight
two.
in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a good lad.
Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
What? You are doing a terrible job in his upbringing, dear lady.
So, how are things?
Good. More and more people come to
Ah,
us.
Triss, there she is.
Ranger's house. About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
Oh, you are looking lovely in this
See, you
outfit.
two know each other. See, you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
It seems you are well informed, King of Beggars.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what do you want me to say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks.
Wow, that's interesting.
See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
So exactly what you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends.
Okay.
But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Triss is looking so cute in this alternate outfit.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a grad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Gladly, Triss, lead the way.
Well, well. Geralt of Rivia in the flesh.
Yes, you are right, my friend. This is fascinating, you know. Triss and Geralt shares a long romantic memory with each other. After Geralt's famous amnesia. I'll tell you the tale in another time.
What do you want? Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Triss is having no clue about Ciri in Novigrad. She's a powerful sorceress. That's strange she didn't trace Ciri here. Anyways, let's follow her. Let me tell you guys something about her in short. Triss is a founding member of Lodge of Sorceresses and a member of King Foltest's Royal Council along with Kira Metz. She hails from Merigold and called as the 14th of the Hill, based on speculation from Battle of Sodden Hills.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Don't worry, Triss. We'll get it for you.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
No greater pleasure to...
Word is Manga's gonna issue an order. Ban us from having our fun. Says they're to suffer, whereas the cunts just...
Let's go, Triss. Something is here. Let me toss necrophage oil.
What now, you piece of filth?
Enhanced vampire oil. Nice.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Secret passage. Okay. After Black Blood potion formula, now we have Merigold Forest potion formula. Nice. What's this? A secret key to secret passage.
The city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
It's all about game of power, guys. Free City is just a nickname. It doesn't mean anything in real. Reality is some portion are controlled by the witch hunters and Church of Eternal Fire, and the remaining deeply controlled by criminal underworld.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing.
Reluctant.
Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
What? Since when you are so concerned about your complexion, Geralt? Anyways, time to retrieve Triss's parcel. Nothing here, let's turn around. Nice, now we got alchemy formula full moon potion. Let's breathe outside water a little while. Okay, let's dive in. There it is.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
What that mean?
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Changing the subject. Clever.
Well, well, another freak.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Hey, free boy.
Now
what do I gotta do to get a free palla like yours?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Any problem?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Is that so? Well, let's pay half in advance.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Oops, sorry, Brandon. Let me save the game here, guys, just in case.
Where you're going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Geralt is here, Triss, don't worry. Now we have to place rat traps. Okay, here.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Maybe Geralt is right. Something is fishy with Brandon. Okay, that's the last spot.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
What happened, Triss? Do your work.
Well?
There we go.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Yes, Triss, why not? What about you? Are you thinking the way I'm thinking?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Oh, Triss, I can't say the option I don't know. That will be a lie. Remaining two options, either one will make her heart empty. Let's tell her the truth, if that hurts.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Aye.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Oh, Brandon, you piece of shit. Time to kick these witch hunters. Let's toss Hangman's Venom on Steel Sword.
Get it from both sides!
Well, how long you gonna make us wait?
Kill you!
Let's end this.
Killed him! Die, whore liquor! Get him from both sides!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yes, now where is that SOB? Ah, there you are. Anything else to say?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. You'll coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need, Triss. Glad we helped you.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Okay, Triss, see you.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Alright guys, we have completed main story quest Pyres of Novigrad. Now we will read character entry of the important individuals linked to today's quest. For your information guys, this character entry was written by Dandelion himself. So don't get confused when you see Geralt and I in these entries. We will begin with the Doppler Chapel, who was among the two victims of today's part. Geralt and I had long known that Chapel, Chancellor of Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature, deprived of the true Chapel's cruelty, and under his watch life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the eternal fire. Now let's read character entry of Felicia Corey, the second victim of the Pyres of Novigrad. Geralt had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance for whom one has developed a fondness. Such was his lot as regards Felicia Corey, a young sorceress whom Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer Letho. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had nonetheless taken a liking to this former pupil of Philippa Eilhart, who had seemed to him a pleasant and enterprising young woman. Yet she was a wielder of magic and, as such, met her end on a pyre. Guys, we will go through character entry of Celeb Manga after completion of Manga's questline. Now let's read final character entry of today's part, King of Beggars. Francis Bedlam, the King of Beggars. The free city of Novigrad had known no king's rule for nearly 200 years. Francis Bedlam surely had this fact in mind when he anointed himself the King of Beggars, a title that mocked the pomposity of crowned heads while simultaneously stealing a bit of said pomp for itself. Bedlam was a pragmatic man, a trait of great use in his profession, which involved managing a network of thieves, beggars, tramps, and street urchins that trickled through every part of the city. His contacts provided him with the freshest gossip and tastiest morsels of information, and the cut he took of his subjects' earnings guaranteed a sizable income for the maintenance of his court in the Putrid Grove. Francis despised fanaticism and prejudice in equal measure, which meant that mages fleeing the witch hunter's pincers often turned to him for protection. Well friends, that's all from today's part. Next part we will do main quest Novigrad Dreams. If you like our video, give like and share this video among your friends. New viewers who are liking our content, please subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to hit the notification bell as you will get notified as soon as we publish videos. See you soon in the next part. Take care.